D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story or this video, and you can read them for yourself or whatnot, or just watch this video where I break them all down for you, and then you just go about your way. Before I get started, though, I also want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. I also ask that you do this to any small YouTuber, you guys. I know they would really appreciate it, and we're just like, us small YouTubers, we're on the struggle bus when it comes to YouTube, so... yeah. All right. So let's get started on all of this. Is another casting story. Aaron Pierre has been cast in the Blade movie. Now, of course, this is for Marvel and it'll be in the MCU. And his role hasn't been revealed of who he's going to be playing, but apparently it was very coveted. And by that, they had a lot of people audition for it. And I guess he got the role. Now he joins Mahershala Ali as Blade and Delroy Lindo, whose role has also not been disclosed, but they also said Delroy Lindo's character / role was also coveted. So it'll be very interesting to see who they choose for him to play. And I have a list of people that he could play. Sorry, I just needed a sip of coffee. It's whatever. Anyways, so Bassam Tariq is set to direct this movie. I've never seen his movie. He only did the one movie. I haven't seen it, but we'll see how he does with this one. Now, if you remember, Blade was played by Wesley Snipes in the trilogy movies that came out in the 90s and early 2000s and everything. And I like all those movies. I mean, the third one's not my favorite, but I do actually like those movies. I think they're fun and everything. Now, who is Aaron Pierre? Now, you may know him from the show Krypton, which is where I was introduced to him. And then he was also recently in the movie Old, where I also thought he did a very good job. Krypton, his character was a little smaller, he was, obviously in scenes, but his character wasn't the main focus of the show. But I did like him, and I think that he's got a great look, with his eyes are very blue, and he's got that jawbone. He looks great and everything. Now, who could Aaron Pierre be playing? Well, if he's playing a villain, I thought we could go through some of Blade's more famous villains and characters. But the first one I want to talk about is not a villain. It's Dr. Voodoo. A lot of people are saying Dr. Voodoo, and I'm throwing up some pictures of him now. But Dr. Voodoo, I think, it would be a fun choice. I don't know if they're going to do Dr. Voodoo or whatnot. If they do, great. If not, it's totally cool. But if he does play a villain, which would be great, because I know a lot of people are all like, oh, I don't want to play the bad guy and everything. I would love to play a bad guy if I was them. The bad guys are always much more fun, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be all naughty and everything. Now, he could play a Blackout, Varney, Dr. Sun, Baron Blood, Deacon Frost, or Dracula. Now, Deacon Frost was in the first Blade movie, which came out in 1998. But I think, maybe they'll do that one. I don't know if they'll do Deacon Frost. That would be a race change there, but it would be fine. I mean, it would work and everything. But I think that any one of these, or maybe it's totally not a villain, or a character that we know that they're going to do, or a character that's necessarily related to Blade. It could be anybody. It could be really anybody. But I do think it's interesting, and it's fun to see these movies come together with just casting and all that stuff. So maybe we'll get some, when they start filming, maybe we'll get some set photos, see who he's going to play. Maybe we'll get some announcements of who he's going to play. You never know, and it should be fun. But good for Aaron Pierre. I always wish good things for people, just because the world sucks and everything. So if one good thing happens to somebody, then I'm all for it. Tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about Aaron Pierre getting cast in the new Blade movie? Are you a fan of Aaron Pierre's? Did you watch him on Krypton like I did? Or in Old? I liked him in Old also. how do you feel about the Blade movie coming out? Who do you think he's going to play? Do you have your own theories? Same thing with Delroy Lindo. Who do you think he's going to play? I think all of it sounds fascinating. I'm definitely, Blade is a really good character, and so I wasn't introduced to Blade until the movie, the first one with Wesley Snipes, and then I've read some comic books with Blade and everything. So, and I watched that TV series that was really good too. I wish they wouldn't have canceled it, but yeah, no, I think that this is great, and I think this movie is really coming together. We'll just have to see the final product and stuff. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.